The Nashville Network.
Live from Music City, USA, it's Nashville Now. Ralph Emery.
Could you do that part again that says live from Music City, USA? Yeah, and read through Nashville Now. And I was very, very disappointed at the applause. It was kind of like they just came in here to rest. And I would really like for them to tear the place down when you say live and go through the Nashville Now part.
All right,
okay?
you ready, group? Here we go.
And then I'll do my part.
All right. Live from Music City, USA, it's Nashville Now. Our guest tonight
That's it.
are Boots
That's
Randolph.
fine. That's fine. No, that's fine.
All
That's
right.
good. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. We just wanted to see if you were awake. And good evening, my friends, and yabba-dabba-doo to you. Think quickly. Who does that phrase bring to mind? Hey, we're back to sleep on me, Gary. The Flintstones, is that who you said? Very good. And for guessing that, you all win an all-expense-paid weekend in the back of Killer's pickup truck. Compliments of Nashville Now, where money is no object. Yes, who could forget? See, this is leading to something. Hang on. Yes, who could forget Fred and Wilma and Barney and Pebbles? And, of course, my favorite, Bam Bam. You see, I'm a Bam Bam groupie. Well, you may be asking yourself, where is all this going? I wish I could tell you. No, it's going right over there to Mr. Sachs himself. Here to play the theme from the Flintstones is Boots Randolph. put your cummerbund on?
I had on a tie, and the shirt was driving me crazy with the sack strap and all that stuff around it. So I took the tie off. I hope you don't mind.
No, is this your band?
This is my band. They're good, too, aren't they?
Well,
huh?
Yes. Have you made the move we talked about yet?
No, I haven't. I'm
still
not
at
sure
the
that I'm going to do it this year, maybe a little later on.
You still in the club?
Still in the club down in Printer's Alley, yes.
Have you ever played on the Grand Ole Opry?
You know better than that.
No, wait a minute.
No, I used to play on shows, TV shows that were called the Grand Ole.
Did I ever tell you the Roy Acuff story?
Well, it's a lot of them. And
Back in the 60s,
yeah.
there was a Grand Ole Opry television show on the network.
That's the one I'm referring to, yeah.
And that's when this corporation owned Channel 4.
Right.
And I was promoting this show to get people to go to the Ryman Auditorium and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm naming the talent. Now, Mr. Acuff, who watches this show every night, so he's probably interested in the story. He's sitting next to me, and he's not really paying much attention to what I'm saying. I've already talked to him. And so he's just waiting for me to get back to him. He knows I'm promoting the Grand Ole Opry on television. You can go see it. And I'm naming the stars. And I name all these people you would normally see, and I say Boots Randolph. And I go on, and I might have said Charlie Walker and so on. He did the most beautiful double take. He looked at me and he said, Boots Randolph on the Grand Ole Opry? And he came, and being the diplomat that he is, he came back and he said, well, you know, I guess he plays those country licks on that horn.
Well, the story goes a little... I met Roy, of course, in the early 60s, probably late 50s. And, of course, the Grand Ole Opry was really the thing in Nashville. It was Nashville, and it still is a big part of the Nashville. Of course, it's spread out a bit. But I met Roy at that time, and of course, you know, there's not to my knowledge has there ever been a horn player on the Grand Ole Opry. And Roy said to me, he says, son, if we ever have a horn tutor on the Grand Ole Opry, you're going to be the first one. And I'm still holding you to that, Roy.
You know, we may have a problem tonight. You see, his house, as I've explained many times, is right behind that wall where the band is. And one night, you know, we only have 2 horns in our band. One night he came over, he said, well, you're playing so loud I can't sleep. Now, the televised Grand Ole Opry, did you go on to accompany somebody else, or were you featured?
I think I was featured, if I remember. That's been a long time ago. I think I probably did something along with somebody like Grandpa Jones or somebody. We did a thing, I think Jimmy Riddle and I.
Didn't you and Grandpa Jones used to have an act together?
Well, sort of. We did some CMA shows back in the early days when the CMA first started. Remember out the Hillwood Country Club?
Yes.
And Grandpa was... it was a complete change from a sort of a jazz saxophone player to a country banjo picker, and the character that Grandpa played. So we sort of put a little act together, and we did some, you know, like old Joe Clark's and stuff.
You were on the same record label for a while.
Right, Monument Records, right.
So you and Grandpa did work together?
Yes, we did.
Did you laugh at all his jokes?
Grandpa's a funny guy.
I think he's one of the funniest men I've ever met. Okay, on tonight's show, in addition to Boots, we've got Al Hirt. He's the king.
Yep, you're right.
Who started that? You remember that? They'd say, Al, he's the king. Hirt.
I think probably he really deserves that title because I think he's the world's greatest trumpet player. No doubt about it.
Pretty good.
Yes,
Pretty doggone good. New group called the Shooters. We have, I think, from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, right? And JQ and the Bandits. And we'll all be back in a moment.
You hitching it up? I'm not used to this cummerbund, sitting down with it.
Tom T. Hall had a funny line on this show, and Tom T. in the early days of this show was on 3 consecutive nights. And his last night, he said, boy, I'm glad this is over. This is as long as I can hold my stomach in.
Boom, huh? Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I can add to what Boots just said. He said he is the greatest trumpet player in the world. How do you top that? Ladies and gentlemen, meet Al Hirt.
Thank you. Hello, Ralph. How are you?
Well, welcome back. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Homer. And I appreciate you saying I'm the best trumpet player.
Well,
You, without a doubt, are the best saxophone player I ever heard.
That's mighty nice.
I assume.
I tell you, I think Boots, you know, Boots, a lot of people don't know him. And I'm sorry about that. He's just a country boy, but man, there ain't nothing he can't play. I've always said that to everybody. Boots one of the few guys can make me cry, Ralph. He plays so beautifully, with such expressivo, such heart, such marvelous soul. And I'm very pleased to have him as a friend.
I got some more money down here somewhere.
Right. No, I'll tell you something, you know, in all the years I have recorded, I haven't been in the studio since, I think, 1966, with Boots and I, with Monument. But in the early years, there's a fellow named Steve Scholes. You remember Steve?
Mm-hmm.
And he said to me, he said, Jumbo, why don't you go to Nashville? I said, hey, great. You know, I'd had an opportunity. I'd never been to Nashville. Of course, I heard about the legendary tall man, about Chet. And I knew he was a great musician. I didn't know he had that much talent as an A&R man. So we went to that old RCA studio. And every gold record I made right here in Nashville. We used to go in there with no music. We go in the studio with no music at all. And, you know, hopefully I could do my part because I have been fortunate. I have a great education.
So were the sessions like jam sessions?
Yeah. We'd go in there, and Anita Carr was there, and she might jot down one or two notes. And these guys were such fabulous players. And I told Boots at the time, I said, my God, man, I never heard anybody play like these fellas. I said, and you are superb. I said, why don't you get your own band? And he said, well, you know, Jimbo, I'll make every record date in Nashville. I said, but yeah. I said, but you're such a superb artist, man. Are you kidding me? You ought to have your own group. Whether that had anything to do with him getting his own group, I don't know. But this man is too great.
Who produced it? Was it Chet or Steve?
Chet, Steve Scholes, and Chet. And it was a labor of love. I used to look forward to coming to Nashville because I said I didn't have to have any music or nothing. We didn't ever do any charts, nothing. And Floyd Kramer was playing the piano. It was like an all-star band.
We recorded Java, I think, one of the first
recorded
sessions.
Java.
Now, Boots on the
Boots,
other...
that was a million seller,
On the
and
other
it was
side
a
of the
smash.
On the other side of the coin, what were you guys saying to each other before Al would get there?
Well, we certainly knew of his reputation, you know, the guys like Floyd and myself and other studio musicians, so to speak. And we couldn't wait to meet this guy and hear him play. And it was like...
But you had no charts, nothing.
Well, actually, during those times, the music was not real difficult. If you had something really difficult, it was something that you could listen to a demo and you could figure out what to play, or they'd let you play what you wanted to play, and if it didn't work, you say play something else. You know?
Okay.
That's
Take two, let's try it again.
Yeah, right.
Grady Martin was there, too. And I remember we were doing some song about a perky. So all of a sudden, he rigs up this little thing here, and he starts making sound. I'll never forget, I was doing an album. I had to do a record date in New York. So I asked Grady to come with me. And there's a guy in New York named Vinnie Bell, who is generally regarded as one of the great guitar players. And Vinnie Bell's got $80,000 worth of equipment. So here I go there with Grady, and he flew up. We landed at Teterboro, and he said, Jumbo, I'm scared. I said, what are you scared of?
So Grady said he was scared?
Yeah, he said, I don't know Vinnie Bell. I said, well, he knows you, brother. So he goes in there, and Vinnie sees him, and Vinnie flips. He says, Jesus, Grady. He said, man, he said, you're the best player I ever heard. So Grady said, what is all this stuff here? He said, can I fool with all that? So he started hooking it all up. And Grady had a little bitty speaker like this. Right, Boots? Little bitty Chucky-looking speaker, little Chucky speaker. And he's making all the sounds that Vinnie Bell's making with all this freaking equipment. So I'm laughing. I'm saying, look at these two guys, man. Like, frickin' frack. The two of them, they fell in love with each other. And here's Vinnie with all his equipment. And Grady Martin's got this one little Chucky thing, and he's playing just exactly. He's playing as good as Vinnie. With all Vinnie, who was really, I mean, he did all the Sinatra dates. I don't know if Vinnie still is but he's strong, marvelous player. But he used all this sophisticated equipment, and Grady didn't even know what it was.
Let me interrupt you. May I? You know, I haven't asked you a question yet.
Please.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks.
Nashville Now is brought to you. We have tonight a rather interesting group from New York. They're called JQ and the Bandits. They're an 80s group, but they do 50s music and sometimes 60s music. And they do Levi Jeans commercials and things like that. So they know how to make a little money along the way. They're going to do an old song I think Dion and the Belmonts used to sing. This is a 1980s version of Run Around Sue. Would you say hello to JQ and the Bandits?
Here's my story, it's sad but true. It's about a girl that I once knew. Well, she took my love and she ran it around with every single guy in town. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Hey, hey, Thank you. Thank you.
Michael Toronto?
Right.
See, I've got your cue card. Chris May?
Right here.
Huh? You're Chris?
Yep.
Hey, see, they could hold these up for me. I could take it. David Montgomery?
Present.
And Stephen Katz.
Counted for.
How old are you guys?
21.
21. 21?
27.
How did... Why haven't you been ejected?
Ejected?
Put out for your pension.
I'll do it.
Why did you guys choose to sing 50s and 60s music?
Go ahead, man.
I guess because it lends itself best to, you know, four guys singing a cappella. That music was written for, you know, a lot of vocal stuff, and it works straight a cappella. And we really like
great
it.
on the streets, too, which is where we got our start.
This is one of the first times we've sung with a band, actually.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah,
band?
and they are,
band.
so good.
Do you have an act? Go on stage?
Yeah.
What do you sing in your show?
What do we sing?
Yeah, what else?
Oh, we do it mostly a lot of 50s cover, but we do some 60s music, and we go...
I'm asking for tunes, though.
Oh, well,
Names of tunes.
Blue Moon, Little Darling, Run Around Sue.
How does
Wonder why.
How does Blue Moon start? Who starts it?
Bomb, bomb, bomb. All right.
You do it. Do it for me.
There. Bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba ba bum ba ba bum ba dang 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 ba ding dong ding blue moon.
Yeah.
Blue moon, blue.
I always wondered how a guy could remember all those sounds. Were you in the movie Peggy Sue Got Married?
No.
No.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Unfortunately.
We almost did. We sing a song called I Wonder Why, which is another song by Dion, and that was a song they used in the movie.
Right.
And some people saw us from TriStar, wasn't it, who did
Yeah,
that?
TriStar.
They saw us, and they wanted us to come out to California, to Hollywood, to sing at the opening, but we were in school at the time. We couldn't do it. We couldn't get away.
See, I saw the movie gosh, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
So I had forgotten. But you almost got in.
Almost.
Yeah, well,
Almost.
it was one of the reasons why we sort of made the final decision to leave school. It's because we were getting all kinds of offers that we had to turn down. And that's a good example of one of those offers.
Where were you going to school?
We used to go to Rutgers University in New Jersey,
Oh, there you
Mason
go.
Gross School of the Arts.
Rutgers is coming to Nashville this
I
week.
know, I heard that.
They're going to play Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
All right, I tell you, for a break,
Big game.
you guys lay out. I mean, I don't want you to work too hard. Let's do that thing again, and we'll go to the break with it.
With Blue Moon?
Yeah, the kickoff to Blue Moon. What are you reaching for?
This is my pitch pipe,
Oh, okay.
so we sound, you know.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba ba bum ba dang 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 ba ding dong ding blue moon, blue moon, blue moon.
There's more Nashville Now coming up live from Opryland, USA on America's country home, the Nashville Network.
Dang 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 ba ding dong ding blue.
Al Hirt is going to play Ave Maria. He's going to play it by himself. But this song has special significance for you, doesn't it, Al? You recently had a very nice thing happen to you, didn't you?
I mean, how often do you get to play for Pope John Paul II? So I was very flattered and to have the opportunity. And I decided that I'd play Schubert's Ave Maria. I did a little research. I know the Pope. That's his favorite saint. And I'll tell you something. Al, I don't care whether you're an agnostic or a Catholic or whatever you are, Episcopalian, any kind of Protestant, this guy's going to move you. He is heavy. He is,
Now, when
he's
you were,
balling.
I know he was in New Orleans, and you said, you told me a moment ago that there were 140,000 people outdoors. Where
It was
were
an
you
outdoor
outdoors?
papal mass on a lakefront at the University of New Orleans, right in that area. And I had recorded this with a symphony orchestra with the New York Philharmonic, but I had an idea. I said, well, it'll sing over the crowd. I played it on the trumpet because there were so many people. I like the sound of the flugelhorn. It's more intimate. So with an audience like this, I think the flugelhorn would be better. But you play it exactly the same way. But when he looked up, he rests sort of like this. When I started to play that, he looked up and he looked at me. And he called the Archbishop Hannon over and he said, you know, he said, I know Hirt's music. He said, I'd like to shake hands with him, but because of the incredible security, he said, I can't go over. He put that in the paper the next day.
I mean, the Pope
Yeah.
was a fan of yours?
That's what he said. He knew
He
my
said he knew
music.
your music? Would
Yeah.
like to shake hands with you?
Yeah, isn't that wild? He never did. But I told his priest, who was a little bit naive, I said, Father, I said, what a great honor. He said, yeah, at the Chancery. I said, you know all I want from the Pope? I want an 8x10 glossy signed to my man Jumbo from your boy JP. And
You put that on your wall, huh?
you know what he said, Ralph? He said, the Pope doesn't do that. I said, well, he did it for Ronald Reagan. He said, yeah, but he's a head of state. I said, Father, I'm only kidding, believe me. He probably don't know what an 8x10 glossy is. You know, one of those pictures
Yeah,
you
but
order.
he knows your music. He probably has your
Well, I was
records.
very flattered, frankly. And, boy, I tell you, he could make you go back to church. He is a strong, unbelievable. You see him in person.
Well, would you like
He
to
looks
stand
like
up here and
yeah.
play it for us?
This is just the way I did it, except it's on the flute.
You played on a trumpet the other time.
Yeah, I played on the flute here. Let me straighten my coat. I don't want to look like a bum. Especially when I play this. This is all alone.
Had a good turnout for that one, huh?
Now, when you played it, what happened? Did you look for a reaction?
I couldn't see him, a little peripheral vision. I was about, maybe 100 yards away with a choir and so forth. And I played alone, and he was on the altar dressed in these gorgeous green vestments. And I noted in the tape, we taped it. It was on network television, but it was carried, I think, in certain part of the country. And when I noticed when he looked up, he went like this. And at the end, he went like that.
He blessed you.
Yeah.
Well,
gee, I mean, what a thrill.
that had to be one of the great moments of your life.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can't get a gig like that every day.
No, you know, I played for, I've had the great pleasure of playing for 5 or 6 presidents. Played in the White House. I played for Princess Grace, Monaco, and one of the great thrills. I recorded with the Boston Symphony with Arthur Fiedler, and up until the Pope, I thought that was the biggest musical thrill I ever had. Pope had to be #1. Unbelievable. Of course, I'll never do that again, but I'm 65 years old, but I still can play. And see, I'm fortunate because I had great artist teachers. I have a doctorate from the Conservatory of Music in Cincinnati, and I've been playing 57 years.
Have you really?
I figure if I don't know how to play now, I want to get in another business.
We had Mickey Rooney on last night. I hate to one-up you. He said he had been in show business for 66 years.
Started when he was a little kid. Of course,
He started when he was 2.
When I was 6. Oh man, he's a legend. He is really.
Let me bring on our next group. We have another group we haven't introduced tonight, and they're from Muscle Shoals, Alabama, where a lot of music is made. They are called the Shooters. Would you welcome them?
Those sweet old memories cross my mind. Oh, they only come out at night.
Those sweet old memories never cross my mind.
Oh, they only come out at night.
All day I do find those sweet old memories never cross my mind.
Oh, they only come out at night.
Family? Did you bring a truckload from Muscle Shoals
We gathered
today?
up everybody we could.
This is Walt Aldridge, and that is...
I'm Barry Billings.
All right, Walt, introduce the rest of the guys.
Gary Baker here.
Okay.
Chalmers Davis on keyboards, and Michael Dillon on drums.
Okay. Now, you really do. You must have a newly formed fan club over there.
We do. Actually, it's a new approach. We pay them to come see us.
Walt, I understand you've had a great deal of songwriting success.
Well,
Super songwriting success.
I have been very lucky with my songwriting. I've had a great publisher in Muscle Shoals and some great collaborators.
What have you done? What have you written?
There's No Getting Over Me for Ronnie Millsap.
Okay.
And Holding Her and Loving You.
Holding Her and Loving You.
Earl Thomas Conley. Till You're Gone, Barbara Mandrell.
Okay.
Recently, Crime of Passion, Ricky Van Shelton.
He was here the other night.
Yeah, I saw him too.
Keep going.
Let's see. She Sure Got Away with My Heart, John Anderson record, and I've had a little run with T.G. Shepherd. One on Her Heart, In Over My Heart, and Don't You. I was
You wrote all those songs?
Right,
I would say you've done pretty well.
I'm very happy.
That's fantastic. By the way, the Shooters are on Epic Records, and they have this little bitty record album. No, actually, it's a cassette. And it's been out, it's coming out.
Coming out 2 weeks.
And anyway, in it, you will find the song you're about to sing, which is your new single. Tell It to Your Teddy Bear, right?
That's right.
Okay. And this is out now.
That's right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here again are the Shooters.
His eyes, they see you dressed, and his ears, they hear you confess, and well, I'm here, and I'm just guessing where your secrets are.
Talking to legends like Al Hirt is fascinating, with, especially about the people you've met. You said you played for 5 presidents.
Yeah, I did. All these years I've been playing, I've been very fortunate I've been guest at the White House, played at the White House.
Who'd you play for?
Jack Kennedy's inauguration in '61, and I knew President Kennedy, and I had his private phone number. And
you had President Kennedy's private phone?
Yeah, and his security guys used to tell me, why don't you call him? He listens to your record. Hell, I was afraid to call the President of the United States. I never called him.
How did you get his number?
Well, it's guys that were around him, his security guy, gave it to me, said he's always listening to you, he'd like you to call him. But that was secondhand. I was afraid to call. I never saw a guy handle a crowd like him. Woo! He was fan. I was playing in Chicago, so he was coming to Milwaukee. So I got a call from the White House, said, the president said he wants you in Milwaukee. I said, well, fine, but I got a job. He said, don't worry about the job. We're closing the place. So they sent 2 limousines, and I went to Milwaukee and I played for him. And he was as nice as he could be. Then I went to the White House with Lyndon Johnson, and I was amazed at the musicianship of the Marine Band with strolling strings. And my first wife, I took the time, they separated. She went in one room, and I went in the other room, and I was sitting with Jerry Ford. And I never knew Ford, but I didn't know anything about golf, so he started talking about, I was one of the minority stockholders with the Saints, and he played for Michigan. He started talking about football. So we had a conversation, and Lindy Boggs, who's Congresswoman from Louisiana, sitting next to me, and so they started making toasts. And the first was the Speaker of the House, and I drank the whole thing of champagne. And she said to me, don't do that, Jumbo, don't do that. They got about 20 more toasts coming. So she poured some of her stuff. She said, just put it up to your mouth and don't drink it. So I didn't drink it. That's how I kept my champagne. But then I met, I spent the day with Harry Truman. I was playing in Kansas City, and he sent word to me that to come to Independence.
All right, let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
This is wonderful stuff. The Boots is going to play.
Oh, man, my man.
We'll come back to you.
My man.
Boots, you're doing TV music tonight, aren't you? This is the theme from Sanford and Sons. And here again, and Son, yeah. Here again is Boots Randolph and the Boots Randolph Orchestra. I want to show you a couple of pictures, and they have something to do with an old Nashville Now show. A couple of years ago, before Randy Travis became so hot, he was singing across the street at the Palace and cooking. And one night he came on this show and he brought me a steak dinner he had prepared. Lobster and steak dinner he had prepared, brought it right to the show, and then got up and sang. And we didn't open with him in those days. He wasn't big enough. You know, he was playing second, third banana. And then as his popularity grew, we finally started opening with him when he would come. Anyway, Lib Hatcher, who was his manager, sent me a couple of pictures from the road. This is one, and she said, just wanted you to know Randy hasn't forgotten how to cook. And apparently he's barbecuing here. I'll show you one more picture. This is Randy with Lib and the band. And they're in Colorado. And I guess there's, what, you think they're out behind the bus? Anyway, maybe they got tired of cooking on the road. But anyway, they were cooking up their own. And so I ran into Lib the other day. She said, did you get the pictures? And we did, Lib, and thank you very much. Now.
And he's more than a cook now, for sure.
Yeah, I think he's probably hiring his cooking done. Boy, is he hot.
Yeah, he sure is.
I'm talking about sizzling, just like the grill he was cooking on. This is a very, very pretty song. And you know, Al Hirt was talking about how you make him cry. This song can make you cry.
Yeah, he plays it great.
Al Hirt is going to play Send in the Clowns. Boy, that's pretty. Al, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. I think two of the saddest songs I've ever heard are Here's That Rainy Day and Send in the Clowns. Oh, tonight, we want to salute all those fine folks at Southland Cablevision in Southland, California, Foothills Cablevision in Foothills, California, and Colton Cablevision in, yes, you guessed it, Colton, California. And we want to thank all of you for a job well done during the Nashville Network's American Music Festival. So to all you fine affiliates, we salute you and thank you for choosing the Nashville Network. Would you please applaud them? You know, tonight, I've noticed we have some very professional sign makers in the audience. Like back here, on my right, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. That's a nice sign. That's a big, nice sign. Can we pick that up? Yeah. And then away over on the other side, Wilmington, North Carolina. Now, I'm just curious, and there's a big bunch here from Charlotte, right? Yeah. All the North Carolinians in the room, stand up. Just curious. Look at that. Boy, without North Carolina, we have no show tonight. Hey, we're happy to have all of you with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now then, let's meet a TV weather person. Francis Eden from Kingsport, Tennessee. Where are you, Francis? Francis. Come on down here, Francis. I know we have a lot of viewers up in the Johnson City, Bristol, Kingsport area, and I'll bet you they watch Francis.
I certainly hope they do.
You can hold that.
Okay, thank you. Feels natural to take the mic.
Francis, tell me something.
What's that?
Do people jump on you when you miss it? You call for sunshine and it rains.
Mm-hmm.
Do they call and complain?
I don't think anybody ever seriously gets mad at me, but I do have some jokes, a lot of kidding that goes along with my forecast, but I don't mind it at all. At least it means they're watching, right?
It certainly does. How long have you been a weather person?
7 years.
You enjoy that?
Love it. It's great.
Do you have a lot of technology, high-tech equipment that you have to deal with?
Somewhat, without getting into too much detail, I do. I have the computerized graphic maps that I use, like most stations I think have now.
Mm-hmm.
I depend mostly on the National Weather Service, though.
Okay, now at this time of the year, all weather people, at least it's that way in this market, they go out on the limb and predict the first snowfall. When's the first, so for your area, Kingsport, Tennessee, Upper East Tennessee, when's it going to snow?
A lot of people have been asking that here lately. I think it's because it's been such a very cool autumn and everybody's getting geared up for fall a lot earlier than they usually do. So I'm saying December 15th.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, if that doesn't happen, I don't know what happens to my job, but...
Oh, no, it's just a guess. And you're pretty close to some ski slopes, too.
Yes, Beach Mountain.
Beach Mountain. Right. Man, Boots over there, he'll be interested because he skis.
Right.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming to our show. Nice to see you.
Bye.
Bye. I got an interesting card here from North Carolina. Where is it? Is there a guy by the name of Billy Martin here from Wilmington, North Carolina?
Yeah.
You can just... He said, show me on TV so my wife won't think I went into some honky tonk. Billy Martin. That's terrific. Are all these people from Wilmington that you wrote on your card?
Yes.
Charlie Daniels, Sammy Davis Jr., Meadowlark Lemon, Sonny Jurgensen? Huh? Sugar Ray Leonard? I know who they are. I'll tell you, I've been to Wilmington, to the USS North Carolina. Come here a minute. Step on a few feet there and come on over here. I want to ask you something.
Just like this bus ride coming up here.
Huh?
Just like this bus ride.
How many people are you with?
92.
Where's your wife?
She's home.
Why?
Well, they might have closed the bingo parlor tonight. I'm not really sure.
She's home playing bingo.
Yeah, so I come here, she goes play bingo.
Have you ever seen the Mako light?
Yes.
It's a ghost light right outside of Wilmington.
Supposedly, yes.
We mean supposedly.
Well, they never have actually proven.
But I've seen it.
I have too.
Can't. But, I was sober.
I was myself.
But nobody knows what it is.
Well, that's true. Now, they have taken up those old tracks, so I don't even believe it's there anymore.
What do you mean? It went
well,
with
Joe Baldwin, man, if he ain't got no tracks, he has nowhere to walk.
Now, okay, you're talking about part of the legend. But anyway, it was a ghost light next to the railroad tracks at Mako, which is just outside of Wilmington. Yeah. They're rushing me onward. You're a good sport. Nice to see you. Good luck to you.
Glad to be here, Ralph. Enjoy it.
Did you see this man waving his hat? We'll be back in a minute. This network is New Country with Dave Mallet. and we hope you'll watch that show. Now we're going to go back to, you remember earlier in the show with the kids from New York who are 80s kids, but they sing 50s and 60s music. Well, they're back. They're going to do an old tune called Get a Job. JQ and the Bandits.
Dip, 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 get a job. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, ba-da.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
Ma-ma-ma-ma-ma, get a job.
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Well, every morning about this time she gets me out of my bed, I can't get a job. Yes, after breakfast every day she throws a wine and turns my way and never felt sick.
Get a job.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
Ma-ma-ma-ma-ma, get a job.
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Yes, and when I get the paper, you know I read it through and through, and my girl never fails to say if there is any work for me to.
1, 2, 3.
Preaching and crying, telling me that I'm lying about a job
that I never could find.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
Get a job.
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na. Yes, and when I get the paper, you know I read it through and through, and my girl never fails to say if there is any work for me to.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, in the house, hear that woman's mouth, preaching and crying, telling me that I'm lying about a job
that I never could find.
Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na,
Get a job.
sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, get a job. Get it!
That's fun. That's fun music.
Yeah. For who?
Huh? You used to, yeah, wait, don't give me that.
I couldn't dance during that time, so I just sit and listen.
Well, you used to play on some of those records.
Yeah, I'm afraid I did.
Yeah, I'm afraid you did.
Booth Randolph played on every record, every kind of record.
No, I didn't.
You used to play on a lot of Brenda Lee's records, didn't you? Rocking Around the Christmas Tree?
Yeah, that's one of the Christmas standards, I guess. It's still being played.
Did you play on that, help me, one of her first big hits with the horn? What else did you play on with Brenda?
I don't even recall. We did a bunch of
Coming
albums.
On Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played on so many you forget.
I don't know.
You got a great memory, I tell you that. How do you do that? I can't remember all that.
I'm a Brenda Lee. I'm a Brenda Lee fan.
Yeah,
that's
great.
I think she's great.
All right, let's talk for a moment here about Walt. Let's talk about road engagements. Let's talk about the Shooters.
Okay.
Where's your group going to be appearing?
Well, we've got Abilene, Texas, November 22nd. We'll be at Butterfield Junction there, and December 4th with Barbara Mandrell, Wheeling, West Virginia. January 22nd, Lake Wales, Florida, for Louise Mandrell. We'll be.
Are you working a lot with the Mandrell girls?
As much as they'll let us.
I see. Okay.
Well, this guy writes some heavyweight songs.
He really does.
Woo.
Thank you.
How many awards have you won for your songwriting?
I think it's 10. Just got my 10th ASCAP award. Thank you. Thank you.
How many times have you been given the award for writing ASCAP's Country Song of the Year?
One time. There's No Getting Over Me. It was 1982, the most performed song that year.
Okay. Al Hirt, where are you working? Where are you working, Al?
Well, I'll be with the New Orleans Symphony on November the 6th and 7th at home. I've never played with the New Orleans Symphony. I've worked with every major symphony orchestra in the United States, but never at home.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
Why do you
playing.
suppose that is?
I don't know. The economy's bad there. I'm working for 3 times less than what I get. I'll tell you, you know, the symphony orchestra's in trouble. So, hell, I'm going to play with them. And I'm going to give it my best shot. Hopefully, make them some money.
Well, I hope you do. I plugged the shooter. They're saying plug the shooter out. I did that earlier. Did you get a picture of it? Okay. The Shooters have a new album on Epic, but it won't be out for what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Boots, you working?
Yeah, every night. At my club down in Printer's Alley.
You working tonight?
Yes, I'm working tonight.
And then, so, well,
Jumbo's going to come down. We're going to have a big jam session after a while.
You going to put your tie on?
Yeah, I'm going to
Not that bow tie, Bill. I'll tell you that.
Bow tie didn't make
Oh, let's see. Wait a minute. I interrupted you. We were going to talk about Harry Truman.
Yeah.
I spent the day with him in Independence, and boy, that was great. He told me all about World War II, and I remember him telling me that, that decision was made, and popular theory that he made a decision to drop the atomic bomb. He told me he didn't make the decision. The decision was made before he became president. He said, like, in the event that happened, that's what they were going to do, drop it. He told me that himself. And, boy, I enjoyed it. He's a wonderful guy. Real down home. The whole day he spent with me. He loves to take pictures with people. And that was a great thrill, too.
Did you go out for a walk with him?
Yeah, I sure did. And sat on his porch.
Did he play the piano for you?
No, he didn't play the piano.
Did you play the Missouri Waltz for him? On your own?
The Matsura sport. No,
We have a special treat that we're going to close tonight's show with. We're going to close with Al and Boots playing together. We'll be back in a minute. Here's a cute old song, and they're going to play it and they're going to sing it. One more time for Big Al and the Boots. Here they are.
Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? To miss it each night and day. I know I'm not wrong, 'cause that feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Moss-covered vines and tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. I'd like to see that old lazy Mississippi hurrying on into spring. Well,
the moonlight on the bayou, Creole tunes, they may fill the air. Me, I dream of magnolias and blue. Then soon I'm wishing that I was there.
Yeah. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? Now that's where you left your heart. There's just one thing more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Okay, Daddy, do it now.
I love that. I love that. Now, I have to sign this sucker off, and I don't have a lot of time. Let me tell you, tomorrow night, we'll have all these people, but you may not recognize them. Because tomorrow night is our Halloween show. Everybody will be in costume. Helen Cornelius, Lynn Anderson, Tom T. Hall, Jimmy Dean, Fred Newell, I think will be Dracula, Norm Ray, Cosmetti Pearl, the comedy team of Williams and Ree. But it'll look rather strange. Tonight we want to thank Boots Randolph, Al Hirt, the Shooters, JQ, and the Bandits. Would you applaud them all, please? Made a wonderful show. My friends, that's all the time we have. Good night, everybody.
This is TNN, the Nashville Network.